It's that time of year, and I am ready to give out my top 10 movies of the year. It was a great year for film, and honestly, it was hard to choose, and you're going to see that. But let's get started right now, okay? Here's Movie Mark's honorable mention. These are 5 films that I absolutely adored that could not ease their way into my top 10 of the year. I saw TV Glow, came really close to being number 10. I think the movie is brilliant. Daughters is easily my favorite documentary I've watched this year. Conclave is fantastic. Terrifier 3, I mean, I'm a really big fan of Art the Clown, and that movie really does a great job. And Nosferatu, I love Robert Eggers' work. The film was a little meandery for my own taste for what I wanted for it, but I still loved every second of it. I came really close. All these were amazing films. Seek them out if you can. I know a couple of these are streaming, so that's good. But let's get on to the nitty gritty. Let's start with number 10. Now, if you asked me in March, this would have been my number 2 movie of the year. Because honestly, Dune Part 2 is so good. I did like the first one a lot, but this one actually did a lot more for me. Timothée Chalamet, this is the first time I actually truly liked Timothée Chalamet. Well, second time, because I liked him in Wonka. But I think this movie is just so much fun and so interesting and just a really great job. It's zippy and 2 hours, like 40 minutes long. You gotta love that kind of thing. At number 9, I have Luca Guadagnino's horny tennis movie, Challengers. Zendaya, Josh O'Connor, and Mike Face do such a fantastic job with this movie. And the score really elevates it to the next level. I'm really excited to not get Best Score nominations at the Oscars, but honestly, this movie is just so much fun. And I highly recommend anyone that wants to watch this movie, because there's not enough good tennis movies out there, and this is a great one. Talk about a great spree for Zendaya, right? At number 8, I have Rose Glasses, Love Lies Bleeding. This movie is so unique, so cool, such a strong, badass lesbian love story while being badass, strong women. Kristen Stewart and Katie O'Brien are magnetic in the film. Ed Harris is terrifying. This movie is fun. There's not many movies like this, especially with the way the plot plays out with the bodybuilding aspects. I love this movie a lot. Now, if you give me any weird movie by Yorgos Lanthimos, I'm probably going to enjoy it. Kinds of Kindness does a really amazing job with a triptych of 3 stories with a rotating cast of actors such as Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons, Willem Dafoe, Margaret Qualley, Hong Chow, Joe Alwyn, Mamadou Athie, and Hunter Schafer. This movie is so funny, so dark, so fucked up. You have no idea what's going to happen, and I love that. Plus, that Emma Stone dance at the end of the movie is wild. Number 6, I have the very quiet, beautiful Ghostlight. I think the performances in this movie are some of the best of the year. This movie was really small and made a good name for itself in the indie art house scene, and I really think this movie should be seen by more people. I think it's fantastic. It's funny. It's really sad. And it deals a lot with sadness and how art can heal that. I highly recommend this movie to anyone that has not seen. Number 5, I have Coralie Farge's The Substance, which I'm so happy is getting the praise it deserves. Holy crap, this movie is fun. Demi Moore really is doing a career-defining performance in this film, and I'm really happy she gave the praise that she deserves. Again, Margaret Qualley's in this movie. She's fantastic. She's quickly becoming one of my favorite actresses. And Dennis Quaid does a really great job as a schemy, scummy Hollywood producer. This movie says a lot about the Hollywood industry and beauty and fashion and what beauty actually is. And it's really strong. And if you haven't seen any of Coralie Farge's films, I highly recommend them. I made a video about this a few months ago. And Revenge is one of the best ones of them all. But this movie, I'm so happy it's getting the praise and love that it deserves. At number 4, you guys can't tell, Anora. I'm a big fan of Sean Baker. I feel like his work is always so interesting, how it touches in the underbelly of things, and this cast is incredible. Mikey Madison as the Cinderella type, who's not a Cinderella at all, is incredible. Mark Edelstein is incredible. Borislav is incredible. The cast is so fun. All about this movie is that you think it's going to go one way and it goes a completely different direction, and normally in a more comedic way, which is great. This movie will keep you on the edge of your seat. I think Sean Baker constantly is making better and better films. Yeah, like Anora is great. It's so fantastic. Fun, weird, strange. Give it a watch. Now, this is one of my most newest entries into this list. That is The Brutalist. I think this movie does so much with its 3 hour plus running time, and it never feels boring or redundant or anything. And Adrian Brody does give a masterclass as a film. Brady Corbet does an amazing job of crafting the story that makes you feel like this could be a real story. And like what I love about this movie is that like the weird sense of humor it has. It's so incredible, and it's amazing to see this type of thing on a big screen. If you can see this on a big screen, please see it on a big screen. So this is fun. We actually have a tie for my second place. Let's get to that. Coming in first in our tie, alphabetically speaking, Dee Dee! If you know me, I've been praising this movie for basically a year now. This movie is so funny, so interesting, and has a lot to say about millennial culture. What I love about this movie is that it is a great love letter to the early aughts in a way that is not meandery, pandery, or anything like that. Sean Wong does an incredible job with directing this film, and the cast is fantastic. I love this movie so much. I think it's just brilliant, funny, and strange. And it's got a great heart to it. Check it out if you have. Sing Sing. Sing Sing is so good. I wish I had a better photo for this because I just realized how low quality that is. But this movie is high quality. The cast is incredible, led by Coleman Domingo. And it's just amazing. Clarence Macklin's incredible. The movie is one of the most powerful films I've seen all of last year. It's beautiful, it's funny, it's sad, it's everything, and it gives you like a look into things that we're not used to, which is a thing I will always love. Please watch this movie. It's very important to watch this movie because it's a great movie, and great movies to be watched. Now, if you know me, there's been no doubt that this is my number one movie of the year. A Real Pain is perfect. I think this movie is so funny, so strange, so humane. It feels like such a good play, while being a story of people going on a Holocaust trip. Cousins that like haven't seen each other in a very long time, played by Jesse Eisenberg and probably soon be Oscar winner Kieran Culkin. Both are incredible in this film. I think Jesse Eisenberg gives a career best performance while directing this film. I think this movie is funny, sad, tender, and shocking in good ways. A movie like this, you don't expect to be this kind of funny or this truthful. I think as a Jewish person that's a little bit younger than these characters, it's really nice to see this be put on screen like the way it does. And it spoke to me a lot. I think this movie's fantastic. If you have a chance to check it out, please do. It's now on Hulu. All right, that's my top 10. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you at the movies.